I used to be an HR executive for a large banking company, and I got called in one day by the CEO who said, "Turnover's high, go fix it." And I resisted. I pushed back. I said, "It's really not about HR. It's really about managers." And we went back and forth and back and forth. And finally, he had had enough of me. It was time for him to dismiss me from his office. So he stood up from behind his big desk. He walked over to me. He was a tall man. He looked me in the eye, and I knew I was about to get one of two distinct sendoffs. This man had two defining schizophrenic characteristics about his background. He had been an Air Force lieutenant, and more than one time I had seen him look down on someone, put his finger in their face, and instruct them what he expected them to do. On the other hand, he had been a college cheerleader, and when you walked into his office, you either saw military things on one side or Florida Gator pennants and Florida Gator heads on the other side. And you never knew if you were going to get this or this. So this was the moment, shoulder to shoulder, and I could see him deciding how to treat me, and ultimately he said and did this. He said, "I know you can do this. In fact, your middle name is now Turnover. You are Richard T. Finnegan." And I'm not kidding. I felt violated. And I walked out of his office and I stopped in the hall, and no matter what you think you would have been thinking if you were me, this is what you would have been thinking. Who am I going to tell this story to first? And 4 months later, turnover was down over 20%. We had saved over $4 million. He gave me an award. And I can tell you what I learned. I learned that the number one reason employees stay or leave, and the number one reason why they engage or disengage, is really easy to understand. It's how much they trust their boss.